Well, folks, it finally happened. TikTok, the app that's become as American as apple pie, or at least as American as apple pie made by a teenager in their bedroom and then shared with millions of strangers, is officially banned in the United States. As of this past Sunday, if you're stateside, your For You page is about as lively as a graveyard. No more dance crazes, no more recipe hacks, no more dogs reviewing human food, just a whole lot of digital silence. Now, this ban didn't exactly come out of nowhere. It's been brewing for years, like a pot of lukewarm legal drama that nobody wanted to touch. But the Supreme Court finally made its decision, and it wasn't exactly a profile picture-worthy moment for the app. The impact was immediate. Millions of Americans woke up to find their favorite time waster replaced with, well, probably just more doom scrolling on Twitter, let's be honest. But for the influencers, the businesses, and the average Joes who built communities on TikTok, this ban is more than just an inconvenience. It's a potential disaster. And with the Biden administration washing its hands of the whole mess and tossing it into the lap of the incoming President Trump, the future of TikTok in America is looking about as stable as a one-legged pigeon on a roller coaster. Buckle up, folks, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. So, why all the fuss about an app where teenagers film themselves lip-syncing to pop songs? Well, according to some folks in Washington, TikTok isn't just harmless fun, it's a full-blown national security threat. See, TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company, and that's got some people seeing red, white, and oh hell no. The concern is that the Chinese government could force ByteDance to hand over user data. You know, all those videos, messages, and even your location. And then, bam! They've got a treasure trove of information about American citizens. Now, ByteDance swears up and down that they'd never do such a thing. They claim they've got strict protocols in place to protect user data, and that the Chinese government has never asked for it. And even if they did, they'd tell them to take a hike. But let's be real, folks. Trust isn't exactly running high these days, especially when it comes to China. And with the global political climate being what it is, basically a dumpster fire fueled by paranoia and suspicion, it's no surprise that TikTok has found itself caught in the crosshairs. Now, you might think that with TikTok banned and the national security apparatus in a tizzy, the app's goose is cooked. But hold your horses, folks, because here comes Donald Trump, riding in on a wave of, well, whatever it is that Donald Trump rides in on. That's right, our very own tweeter-in-chief has hinted that he might just throw TikTok a lifeline. Turns out the ban comes with a 90-day reprieve, a sort of get-out-of-jail-free card that Trump can play if he sees fit. And boy does he seem to see fit. You see, Trump's got a bit of a soft spot for TikTok. He's publicly praised the app in the past, even crediting it with helping him connect with younger voters during his campaign. And let's be honest, the man loves a good deal, especially one where he gets to play the hero. So, what's the catch? Well, Trump has made it clear that he'll only consider reinstating TikTok if ByteDance agrees to sell the app to a very American company. And by very American, we can only assume he means a company that's about as subtle as a bald eagle wearing an American flag Speedo. Section 4. ByteDance digs in. No sale, no compromise. So, Trump's offering TikTok a lifeline, but there's a string attached. A big fat, made in America string. All ByteDance has to do is sell their golden goose and everything goes back to normal, right? Well, not so fast. You see, ByteDance is playing hardball. They're refusing to sell TikTok, even if it means losing access to the lucrative US market. Now, some folks might call this stubbornness, but ByteDance sees it as a matter of principle. They've poured their hearts and souls, and billions of dollars, into building TikTok into the global phenomenon it is today. And they're not about to let it go without a fight. Plus, let's not forget the geopolitical dimension of all this. For China, letting go of TikTok would be more than just a financial loss. It would be a symbolic defeat. It would be like admitting that the US holds all the cards, and that's not something China's willing to do. Section 5. Tech giants caught in the crossfire, Apple, Google, and Oracle feel the heat. While TikTok and the Trump administration are busy playing chicken with the future of the app, there are a few other players in this drama who are stuck between a rock and a hard place. The tech giants. Apple and Google, the gatekeepers of the app stores, are legally obligated to remove TikTok from their platforms. That means no more downloads, no more updates, and eventually, no more TikTok for anyone in the US, and it's not just a matter of following the law. These companies face hefty fines if they don't comply. We're talking thousands of dollars per user per day. That's enough to make even Silicon Valley's billionaires sweat. Then there's Oracle, the tech giant that's been tapped as a potential buyer for TikTok. They're stuck in a holding pattern, waiting to see if ByteDance will crack under pressure and agree to a sale. It's a high-stakes game of technological poker, and right now nobody's sure who's holding the winning hand.